at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Baylor Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Well, guys, the Bears head coach told me before the game, what he's talking to his team about is we've got to get our guy to that 1,000-yard mark. Their freshman running back has been terrific all season. They have been able to count on him to carry the rock. And he is so close to 1,000 yards, one of the most prominent stats in all of college football for a running back. He wants to make sure that his young freshman is rewarded here today, so he has challenged that offensive line to make sure he eats here in the first quarter. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Bears headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Straight ahead, it's Coleman Williams. At the 35, he's got room. Nothing but green grass down the middle. He's at the 10. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
Texas Tech, 7, Baylor, 0.
And he's going to try to return this one. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll run this play from the pistol. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. They'll take the penalty and move them back.
All right, here we go. Hey, easy, easy.
He's changing the play.
Hey, Blue 42, Thunder. Blue 42, Thunder.
Lagway wants to throw. Avoids pressure. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Down he goes. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Quickly to the tight end. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36.
That's a 3rd down the offense simply had to have there. You're obviously trailing early in this game. You're trying to generate some momentum. So 3rd down, defense is playing zone. You just got to find the soft spot in coverage, make it easy on your quarterback. Those two guys able to link up.
And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Follows his blocks. It's Morris. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Turning it on. Got the first down. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
And how about stubbornness being rewarded for this offense? Like, they gave it to him, and sometimes that will deter people when you hand it to him and he doesn't get a good gain. But, nah, stick right to it. Give him the ball again. Nice job getting the play. Nice job by this offense staying stubborn with the running game.
Caught on the RPO. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Right side, it's Miller. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Takes it the other way. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
Drops back. It's Hammond. Look out. He's knocked down short game. Maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Running inside. It's Williams. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
Yeah, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Using his legs, it's Beal. Crosses the 45. Oh, look out on the right. Inside the... And he scores! Touchdown, Baylor! point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, it's Danzy. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To throw, it's Hammond. Stepping to the right. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Snapped on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. The Red Raiders want to move quickly. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Left side is Coleman Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, going to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. So they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
On the option. He'll toss it. Breaks into the open. What a run. Gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36. And the Red Raiders have this offense rolling.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. The run inside. It's Williams. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Powers inside. They're going to mark him down, and where that spot is looks as if it's going to be just a hair short of the first down. Plowing ahead on fourth down. Got a little grass. Got enough space. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they take it in for 6 more points. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and it was finished off by a terrific 26-yard touchdown run. From deep, it's Brown. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Quarterback changing the play. Flagway. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Pulls it in down the middle. It's a seam wide open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bears! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And, man, I don't know that there's a better 1-2 punch in all of college football when it comes to complementing each other than these two backs. Dickey can run downhill, stay square, be powerful. Williams can you can play touch football in an elevator and lose to that guy. So dynamic, good out of the backfield. Palmer, this offense, I know they got a new QB, but to me it starts on the ground.
It does. I think that's the part that really makes this offense so unique and dynamic, is it really is an air raid principle type offense, but they're still running it about 50% of the time. And you just mentioned the two guys back there. When you've got talent like that, why not? They absolutely should tote the rock.
Run in the red zone. It's Danzy. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders! That's 3 touchdowns in this game, and he's up to 11 on the season. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13.
14. Number 95, set to kick this one.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Hits the hole. It's Morris. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15.
Interception! intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll run him again. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Fires toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23.
14. Number 95, set to kick off.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's Lagway to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Bears. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll go to the counter. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman Williams.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Back to throw, it's Hammond. Takes a hit as he fires. Good job just to get rid of that one.
Well, the quarterback was in a world of trouble there. He was under pressure. He knew he was going to get hit, so he was just trying to get rid of it, but he forced it into double coverage. He's lucky that was only an incompletion.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Looking for the edge. Now the toss. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
And I like what this offense did. They run the option. They're good at it. They read it. They run the pitch. They get some positive yards. But more importantly, they set up a 4th and really short. They're successful in these situations most of the time.
And the Red Raiders will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Quick give. It's Beal. Crosses to 35. At midfield, he's got room. Racing down the left side. Past the 10. Into the house. Touchdown Bears. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he added the extra point. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Hits inside, it's Williams. And he's brought down after a short gain. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Keep it on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On the draw, it's Danzy. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. Let's open things up with Coastal Carolina, taking on the James Madison Dukes. And it's the Chanticleers with a statement victory here and a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. That victory is a positive in what has been a very disappointing 3-9 season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. throwing, Lagway. Rushes on. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat, and playing him like that.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. How about this defense? Another stop. This one right at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down.
And, man, this is a big decision coming up, right? Like, this is still a tie football game. So if you get stopped on 4th down, man, you're setting the other team up with good field position, almost in field goal position right off the jump. This is a big...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Changing the routes with his receivers. Fourth down, Lagway. Still looking. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Well, two things I love by the quarterback on that play. One, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And two, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming up. Well done.
Going to the ground. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Fighting off the defender. Pass to 6. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat.
I can imagine at half, this defense was like, all right, we've got to stop the running game. He's gotten too many yards. What do they do on the first drive now? They give him the football, and he makes another big gain. This defense has to find some answers. They got to wrap him up. They got to get him on the ground. They can't keep getting gashed.
Lagway wants to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Tie ball game as we play in the 3rd quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. Makes the grab, but down immediately. He picks up a few.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Lagway will try to get it from the gun on 3rd down. Moving out to the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down.
Really good job by this defense. 3rd down, understanding, taking away the pass first. But I got to react, man. When these QBs take off, I got to stick my foot in the ground. Stop playing pass. Come up and get him on the ground. Big 3rd down stop.
They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again.
Easy.
Lagway to throw for it on 4th. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass, and you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Hammond. Looking for a deep man. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it was an interception, but they got to find a way in this to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
Deadlock here in the third quarter. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Upstairs, he's got it. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? Fresh setter downs going to the air. Complete to Williams over the middle. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Well, time and time again, this running back has found pay dirt. 3 rushing touchdowns, but nowhere to go that time. I think if you're on defense, the biggest key has got to be penetrating and shooting these gaps. They did a great job of that getting the TFL.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down. On the move. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. And this defense is bowed up in the red zone, but I got to keep in mind the situation. This is still a tie game, man. I want the lead late in the ball game. Jesse, I'm going to kick the field goal here.
Yeah, it's enticing to want to try to get a touchdown here and put so much pressure on the opponent, but I think you're right. This late in the game, when it's all tied up, you've just got to take the lead on the scoreboard.
Sets his feet. It's Hammond. Rolls right. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice. Turnover on downs.
Throws it off the RPO. At the 20, he's got space. Open field on the right. Inside the 30. 10. Touchdown Bears. And they've moved out front here in the 4th. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. A look at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Baylor Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Texas Tech head coach before the game. He understands everything is on the line in this rivalry matchup. He had a conversation with his team with the conference championship and the playoffs on the line. They have to keep their poise and composure. They can't let a rivalry game knock them off their path. We'll see how composed his team can play today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Bears ready to kick it away first. And he's not going to take the touchback. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Straight ahead, it's Coleman Williams. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Just feeds the running back. Gets some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. And the Red Raiders moving quickly to the line. Trying to squeak through the pile. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
The Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. Delay to the back. It's Williams. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired. But you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that.
Snagged in, there's running room. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Moves the pocket. It's Hammond. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Between the hashes, it's Dickey. Finds a crease at the 20. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Red Raiders, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Tough run here. It's Stanzi. They were all over him.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a 3rd down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals because, you know, kicking field goals.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
That makes the score. Texas Tech 7, Baylor 0.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Morris. Stopped right there.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Lagway. Caught behind the line. It's Beal. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, it's Morris. He came flying up from his free safety position and stopped him well short. In fact, he'll be about 3 yards behind the marker, and it's 4th down.
And, man, that's a great job by this defense using the offensive momentum. They go down the field, score, they get you jacked up, excited. Defense is about adrenaline and really being able to play fast and physical and hard. Now they come out, 3 plays.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Fourth down, Lagway. Under pressure. Gets away, still looking. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The Bears trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. Pulled to the ground. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's 2nd. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with.
And I tell you what, these can get frustrating because you're thinking north-south. You're thinking get to that end zone. You're right on the goal line. You're starting this be the part of the field where now you're giving up points and running backwards and dancing. Now you're starting about taking points off of the scoreboard. So I want to see a little bit more north and south.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Baylor Bears call their third and final timeout. And they can't be thrilled using all 3 timeouts here in the first quarter. And now on, wait, it's not fourth down, it's third down, and the field goal unit's out there. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their second timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown. Texas Tech. Number